So here I am today at the stream, going underneath the roadway. There's this big clog containing sticks and sand blocking this one. So all the water is being diverted over to this one. So I'm gonna get the water to flow through this one again. I have a shovel, so I'm gonna dig this out. So it's all clear, and now it's doing the opposite. Most of the water is in this one now. That was actually more challenging to do than it looked, because it hasn't been done in so long. During flood season, logs get stuck up against here, then leaves build up there, dirt builds up, sand, rocks builds up, and then what happens? The trees around me, their roots start growing into it. So I was cutting living roots to clear that. But now what's happening, because the current is so strong, you can actually see rocks rolling and tumbling. So this is going to continue to dig itself out even further after I leave. And what this actually is beneath me, this is actually meant to handle water. You see the waterfall up there? There's concrete underneath this. It's been neglected for so many years that it's turned into a forest. Now, just like always, I'm going to show where this comes out. I'm going to walk through the other end just to show you. This tunnel is actually pretty big. You can walk through it. You just have to crouch a little bit. The water I'm standing in is about 4 inches deep. Not too bad. And this tunnel seems fairly new. There's no cracking or anything. And the further I go, the stronger the current gets. Because with the smooth floor, it's really able to get going. And as I go, I'm kicking away a few sticks that got stuck. There's a big log that got stuck. Boom. Okay, there's the other side. And you see it goes into this channel. And if you look up there, it goes underneath the train tracks. The water here is actually pretty deep. It's all brown and murky because I stirred it up. But that'll clear shortly. It's about 4 or 5 feet deep, so I wouldn't want to slip in there. At least not today. It's pretty cold out. Although I did take my jacket off earlier because I started sweating while doing the job. And this thing here you saw me clearing, that goes to a storm drain up on the street. You see that is kind of clogged up with sand, but it is still going to work. Hopefully the next time we have a pouring rainstorm, it'll do what this is doing. It'll erode itself. But that's what I got out. There's some pretty big logs. And some of those logs were hard to get in there because it was put together like a beaver dam. They were all intertwined in each other, hard to pull apart. But it's like a puzzle. You just got to take your time and it gets done. Now this other side here, this just has to be cleared out. This whole channel needs to be cleared someday. And you see all this material here, like leaves. As this river continues to erode, it'll take that away. But just to show how much this thing rages during a rainstorm, take a look at where it is now. When it rages, it goes all the way up onto the sides. That's why there's no leaves here, because it floods up onto here. So during a good rainstorm, it goes pretty far. You see that? There's a clog starting there. I'm going to take a quick walk up to that waterfall. That waterfall looks like something that would be pretty fun in the summertime. From over the years of not being cleared out, you can see that a sandbar has started forming. And the sandbar is pretty stable to walk on. I'm not sinking into it at all.